lesson from yesterday, which is centimeters and meters. And then we're going to start the next lesson and do that together because it's basically selecting and using metric tools. So we're just going to practice again using our rulers to measure in centimeters and then also using the meter stick, okay? Now, yesterday somebody asked if we could watch that video again on centimeters and the metric system, and I said we could do it today. I kind of forgot to pull it up because I got busy with my remote learners taking their NWA test, but I'll get it pulled up right now. Okay. Here it is.
Parents are quick to pretend.
Right.
Come on.
Understand, it's about as long as a grain of sand. When you buy food at lunchtime, it's about the thickness of a dime.
A staple from side to side is about a centimeter wide. A fingernail on a girl or guy is about a centimeter high.
School bus goes diameter. It's about 1 meter. And a meter is about a star. At the length of a guitar.
Soccer fields in a row, about a kilometer, go. It's about how far you walk if you cross 12 city blocks.
Okay, all right, so let's review. The smallest metric measurement we can have, what is that called? Lila?
Like a little piece of sand. or
Yeah, a
something.
little piece of sand. And what's the name that they give that in the metric system, Keaton?
Millimeter.
Millimeter, good job. And so we abbreviate that M for milli and M for meter. So millimeter. So how many of those millimeters are in a centimeter? Addie,
Like,
how many grains of sand give us a centimeter?
like,
And look at your rulers if you need to. Because you can see that there's centimeters, but how many of those little millimeters are in the middle of each centimeter?
like 8 or 4.
You're close.
10.
Ellie,
10.
it's 10.
Yes,
Good
I
job.
am.
And sometimes the tricky part is there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines between them. And so second graders will say sometimes it's 9. I said no, it's actually the spaces we count between. So the spaces between, there's actually 10 of them. So there's 10 millimeters, that gives us a centimeter. Now, how many centimeters do I need in order to make a meter? We should remember this from yesterday. How many centimeters do I need? Ingrid?
36.
No, that's per inches and yards. Okay, and you're right on inches and yards, but I want for centimeters. What do you think, Kinsley? 100. Good job. So there's 100 centimeters to get a meter. Now, I want to write one more. How many of these meters gives me a mile, not a mile, a kilometer, which is like a mile. Kilometer. Who remembers, John?
1,000.
1,000. Good job. Excellent job. So I just keep adding the zeros, and that's what's nice about the metric system. Everything is on base 10, what it's called. And so you'll learn that when you get into high school too. Everything's base 10, so it's so easy to convert things. Very, very easy. That's why most countries, except for us, some of our professions use this system, but we still use our customary system too. Okay? Hayden.
2 things. On 1,000, you made the zero. One of the zeros look like a 6.
Okay. It was kind of sloppy, wasn't it?
And another, how many millimeters does it make? Do you need to make a kilo?
A kilometer?
Yeah.
You would have to add up all those zeros behind it. So it would be like 1,000,000. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Okay. All right. Now we're gonna get back to our lesson. So we left off, if you remember from that's lesson 8 from yesterday. We should be on page 4. So if you're not flipped to that page, go ahead and flip it to that page. All right. We're gonna estimate. You guys were awesome at estimating yesterday, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try to do this quick, okay? So I want you to right now estimate. Looking at this is Murphy's file cabinet over there, kind of by the hand sanitizer. Going across it, how many centimeters? So look at your ruler. How many centimeters do you think that is going to be going across? Think in your head, and then write it on your paper right here. Yep, going across it. So don't do the long back way. And don't go up and down. Because when we measure, we can measure 3 ways. We can measure the length, the width, and the height. So there's 3 different ways to measure that. Well, we're just going to measure going across.
Could you measure diagonal?
You could, but we don't typically do that very often. Okay, write down your guess or your estimate, and I'm going to draw a stick, and this person can take their ruler over there and measure in centimeters. Wyatt. And you're right next to it. All right. Let's see what Wyatt gets for centimeters. Ooh. Good job, Wyatt.
About 13 centimeters.
37. Is that what you got? Perfect. So he got his whole ruler, which was 30, and then it went a little over. So he did a great job of putting his finger there, and then adding the 7 more that it's over.
I caught 38.
Give me a thumbs up, or actually raise your hand really high
I got 38.
if you guessed 37. Did anyone guess right on?
I was right on. I was
Okay.
at 36.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Guess.
Now look at the next one, guys. I'm kind of having trouble trying to figure out what they want. What do you guys think that is?
paper!
That's what I kind of thought. I thought at first too maybe it was a whiteboard,
Because it has lines.
but it has lines. So let's do your paper, and can I show you something, guys? Let's do our paper going across this way. So we're all doing the same way. Okay?
Estimate is Murphy.
So estimate first, don't measure. Because your ruler has ends to it, mine doesn't. Remember, yours has ends to it, mine doesn't. Okay, so estimate your paper. How many centimeters do you think your paper is going across the bottom of it? Okay. Okay, write your estimate first.
Mine's closer to 11.
Okay, now, once you have your estimate down, please take your paper and your ruler, and you all can go ahead and measure this one.
I think it's 20.
Person, you're going up and down. We don't want to go that way, buddy. Go
Yes,
across
ma'am.
the bottom, bud.
I have to be right.
It's 20. It's 20. Yes, I guess right.
20 and
I get 21, but the closest it's 21.
It's right, almost
It's
in the middle.
21. It's 20. It's
20.
21. No, it's 20. 21. 20 and a half.
All right, second graders, I hear some of you guys not arguing, but like saying your answers, and you know that they're a little different. So, Kaden, what'd you get?
21.
And then Lewis, what'd you get?
20 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you get, Lily?
I got 20. Straight 20.
What'd you get, honey? Did you forget? Okay. Journey, what'd you get? 27. Are you going up and down, Journey, or did you go across your paper?
paper, it's taller from going up,
Yeah.
and they put it on the side.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know.
They
We're
put it up and down.
right, but let's go this way. We're measuring this way. We're gonna do it all the same. I see what you're saying, but let's do it this way, okay? So if you measure the other way, you would be right. What did you get, Journey, when you measure that way? 20. Okay, so it is actually right between 20 and 21. Lewis is probably right on because he said 20 and a half. But you can round it. I'm going to let you pick because it's right in the middle. You can either put 20 or 21.
Or 20 and a half. Or 20 and 21.
Okay?
I just did one and I did 20. And I actually guessed it one.
All right.
Murphy.
Raise your hand high if you guessed that or you estimated it 20 or 21.
Miss Murphy, if we combine 20 and 21, we can make 2021 up there.
Yeah, you're right.
21.
Okay, number 6. What does that look like? Lila, what do you think?
It looks like a popsicle stick.
Perfect. I have one right here.
Can I come measure?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna draw the stick to make it fair. And whoever stick I draw, they can measure it. So I want you to right now, let me just grab one. Brooklyn. Right now, before Brooklyn comes up here, look at this popsicle stick and estimate how many centimeters you think this is.
I think it's like a pencil. It's gotta be like.
I know it's kind of hard to estimate when it's far away.
It's sort of
Put your estimate down. Okay, then Brooklyn, why don't you come up here with your ruler, please?
ruler.
She needs a ruler to measure.
No, you said ruler.
I said ruler.
No, she said ruler.
Good idea. Sometimes you have to lay things flat.
Close to 11.
11. Good job. It is close or about 11.
I did 10.
I did 10. I did 11.
I did 10.
I hear a lot of 10s. Did anyone estimate 11? Raise your hand if they got 11. All right.
No, she did.
Okay, now number 7 is our door. Now, we are going to estimate, not in centimeters, but meters. So this one, I think everybody should hopefully get the estimate right. How many of these meter sticks do you think it'll take to go up and down our door? Write down your estimate. And then we'll have this person go and measure it. How about Lila?
Good job. I knew it started with the L.
All right, Lila's going to give it a try. Let's see. Do you need some help, Lila? Sure. Or you can do reach. Perfect. She got one, and then she's putting her
much it will be.
No, that's a centimeters,
know.
John. We're measuring in meters, buddy. 200 for the
Meters,
floor.
what?
So that should be, Lila got 2 meters for the door.
I don't have meters. Yes, you do.
Hopefully, all of you got that estimate right. Raise your hand if you estimated too.
Centimeters.
Good job.
Some people change it.
Okay, now we're gonna estimate. Mrs. Stewart, would you just shut that door to the iPad cart? And is that anyone's sweatshirt by chance, Mrs.
That's
Stewart?
Raylan's.
Okay, thank you.
I knew that was Raylan's.
I think it got left here
He
yesterday.
was getting ready one day and he just left it there on that.
All right. Now, we don't have a table in here, but we have that back desk. And right now, I want you to estimate how many meter sticks across that back desk do you think it is? And then write your estimate here.
This is what I'm doing hard.
All right. I have 2 sticks left, and then we have another page, so we're not done yet. Carson. Carson's gonna go back there and go across and see how many meter sticks it is. How many meter sticks? Want some help, Carson? You got it. Nope, going across, Carson. Going across the top, buddy. Okay. Okay, now it's 1 whole meter stick, and then Carson, is there a little bit left over? Yeah. Do you think there's enough for 2 of them?
No.
Okay.
You could add like a couple inches.
Libby, would you put down, please? I can see you in the iPad. Clip down, please. You shouldn't be on your iPad. All right. So yes, we're closer to 1 meter stick for my desk going across. Thanks, Liz. Okay. Raise your hand if you estimated 1. Good job. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you estimated 2, because 2 would have been a good estimate too. All right, now flip it to the back. And the back we are not going to do just to save time. So you can either, you have 2 choices. You can X it off and not do it, or you can take it home and do it for fun